Hey everybody, it's Renaissance Man and doing a series on radar and envelopes and trying different things out. So I have a very simple patch here. I have my Rossum Trident patched to VC8 and to levitate into my hex mixer. And I just have a real basic patch going. And so it's on the settings here. Radar is a complex module, but it's pretty simple to understand. This is most settings, so you don't usually have it on the O. That's kind of a unusual setting. Then you have the three modes. You can see here repeating at AD and AR. So I'm just on AD, and then you have analog and digital, and I'm trying digital right now. And then I have the output going. I have a trigger into my radar envelope coming from a gate from a Stilson hammer. And then you can see the output that's going to the 1 volt per octave on my Rossum. And then you can see the output on my oscilloscope. So let's have a listen and see, let's play around with it. We won't be using blip right this moment. So as I change, so here you have the different settings for the envelope. As I change it, you can hear and see. If I go to the left, you can see the difference in the envelope shape, and it gets harsher. So if I go full, turn the volume down for a sec. If I go full on the radar, if I go full counter, if I go full clockwise, here it's kind of hard to see the label, the shape of the envelope. You can see the shape. If I go counterclockwise, as I go counterclockwise, you can see how the shape changes. See that? So this is really interesting. This really helps me understand envelopes more, watching the change. And you can hear the pitch difference, the tone difference. And then on radar, you have three knobs. So that's the first one, and then these show like the different shapes, A and DR. So I'm thinking this is attack and this is decay and release. So we showed what happens when you turn the attack, if you increase or reduce to attack. And if you look on right now, we're gonna show on the setting I have it on is, I think I have it on, I have it on the middle, which is attack decay. I don't have it on release. So if we turn the third knob, which is decay and release, as we turn it to the right, you can see it flatten. As we turn it counterclockwise, we can see it change in shape. And let's listen to the pitch when we go from complete flat line, which doesn't sound so nice, as we go counterclockwise. It sounds cool. So you hear that as we go full counterclockwise for the decay release, we see that sharp fin shape. When we turn it to the right, clockwise, we can see it gradually flattens out until there's nothing. So that's on the attack decay. So now if we check it out, okay, now let's go back to radar. We're not gonna change anything for our gates. We're gonna go to, so that's on attack decay. If we go to attack release, let's see what happens. Attack release, so we start with attack. Attack should do the same thing, right? So it's not gonna change any, what's interesting is on attack release, if I move the attack knob, it doesn't seem to do much. But on attack decay, it doesn't do much either. So that's interesting on the attack decay. The sound changes. The pitch goes higher or lower. And then so this is now we have it setting on attack release. So we can see on the decay and release, we see the change clockwise, counterclockwise. We gotta go really slow. You can see the wave change slowly. If you go too fast, you won't catch the wave. So it's interesting, we can hear a difference. Now on repeat, on the envelope shape and on the attack, see that because it's repeating, right? So it's got a different effect. So if we go back to radar, we're on repeating, and we change the second knob, the attack decay. This is really cool. This is really interesting, right? And then if we go on the third knob, decay release, you can see this pattern change as we go. If we turn the knob clockwise, we see this. As we go counterclockwise on the decay release knob, we see this pattern. Let's take a look and see what happens. Right now we're using a gate on the Stillson hammer. If we use a CV, let's see what happens and see if there's any change in pitch and shape of the waves. So I can already hear a difference. I'm gonna go back to attack decay. So you see the waves are a different shape and the sound is different too. So Rick mentioned a trance. If you patch a gate trigger sequencer or sequencer CV, you can get like a trance type thing based on how you're doing it. That's kind of cool. So this is all really interesting. Now, I hope you found this educational. I've been learning, I built this modular system over the last couple years, and I found that for me, being new to modular, learning envelopes and VCAs are one of the trickier aspects of modular. Really what I use them for and how to use them. I haven't really used envelopes that much and patches, but I'm trying to use them more now that I bought these modules. And yeah, that's really cool. It helps you understand things better. But and also you can use you know, VCAs. You can probably use envelopes with them too as well. I'm sure there's a way to do that. Anyways, I'm going to keep exploring these modules, blip and radar and VC8. I like them. They're really powerful. And having 8 envelopes and 8 VCAs and 8 attenuators is pretty awesome. Cheers.